I'm Darren the Magic Ghostbuster. If you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe and check out all my Ghostbusters themed magic videos. In this video, I'm taking a look at the first part of issue 21 of the Build an Ecto one by Eaglemoss and Hero Collector. Let's take a quick look at the magazine we get with this issue, and of course we have all the instructions for the different parts. Starting with stage 75, and then go 76, 77, 78. Of course we're doing 75 in this video. And then articles, so we have an article about the models from Ghostbusters 2, and you can see there's the Titanic, Statue of Liberty, the museum covered in slime, and we have about the jumpsuits, the Washington Square Ghost, and then an interview with the lighting technician. So there we are. So this video is about stage 75, as I said. Here it is. And this is the Unity S6 Spotlight plating and ceiling light switches. So let's get started. Okay, so quick look at the instructions, and you'll see we're going to start off by fitting the plating, and then we're going to do some messing around with switches, then adding the front left fender, and then assembling the spotlight, and that is what we'll get left with. So let's get started. Okay, so to add the plating, there's 3 holes on here, and if I just bring the camera in here, so you can see there's a hole here, here, and here. So that is just going to go into those holes, nice and easy. And then we're going to screw that in with BP screws. So let's just tip this over. Bear with me a second, not the easiest thing, and it's just come out as well, so let's get, it's not always the easiest thing to record and do it at the same time, but let's get this first one in. Okay, so next up we're going to actually unplug this. So this is something we've done previously, and we're going to unplug the switch. This is marked EU. That just pulls out like that. Okay, so now we have that switch. That is going to go in here, and then we're going to take this piece, and it's with this little notch this way. So that goes into the switch. And then that is going to go in with EM screws, which, as always with metal screws, be careful. Now we're going to go back to the wires, and we're going to unplug the ceiling LED, which is marked S. So that's the blue and black wires marked S, and it just pulls out like that. Okay, so that wire is going to go along here, through these parts here, and then we're going to take the fender that we have made in a previous issue. That is going to go on there, and then what I'm just going to do is just make sure there's movement there so it's not caught on anything. Good. Now we need to turn it over and screw it in. So there's 2 different types of screws we'll be using here. There's LM screws, which is going to go in a hole there, which you probably can't see, and here. And then JM screws, which are going to go in these holes here. The JM screws are a bit thicker, so let's do those first. And as you can see, that is now on. Okay, so now we're on to the spotlight. So we're going to take the spotlight lens and just push that into the cup. Now we're going to take this piece, that's going to go in the back there. Let's just leave that on there like that for a moment. This is going to be really fiddly because we're using an RP screw, which is absolutely tiny. It's like half the size of the screws we're used to. So I'm not even sure if the actually, let me just grab the normal the screwdriver that it came with, because I'm not convinced that's gonna be up to the job with these. But let's try just to. Okay, yep, I was wrong. The screwdriver we got all the way back in issue 1 does actually work with them. It's not great, but it does work. You might want to consider getting a bit of screwdriver for that. Yeah, cause I can tighten it better with this one. Okay, now we've done that, we're going to take this piece, and that just pushes in like that. Okay, so now we're going to take this piece. This is going to go on the bottom here, and then we're going to screw that together with an SP screw. And again, the head on this is very small compared to the screws that we are used to. I'm just going to get that in beforehand, just to make life easier. Yeah, so I would say, I mean, I've generally been trying to use the screwdriver that you come with just to see if we need any other tools. I'd recommend a better screwdriver for these screws because they're just so small. Okay, so this is done. This seems a bit loose, and I've tightened it as much as I can with a precision screwdriver, and it just doesn't want to go any tighter than that, but it's secure. So we're going to take this piece, that is going to go in there. And then we're going to go underneath, and we're going to use one more RP screw. And then that is this stage done. So let me know what you think, if you're enjoying it, all that sort of stuff, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, keep on busting.